What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to another episode. So, I want to kind of show you guys something that I have been putting off doing for quite a while. Several months ago, I was watching a sermon by Jack Hibbs down at Calvary Chapel down in California, and he talked about how it's important to have an area to do your study, have a place, have everything set up. And, obviously that makes sense. Anytime you're studying anything, if you're in school or anything like that, you need to have a place to do your homework. You need to have a place to just have that area. Everything's set up. You don't have to run around the house and grab things. And so I finally did it. And this table was downstairs, and since my daughter started school, she got a desk in her room. We don't need the table downstairs anymore. This used to be our dining room table, but it was too small. Then we got a bigger one. So this table's really just been sitting downstairs. So now I have it set up with all of my resources and everything here. Have laptop, my iPad, which obviously goes to work with me when I want to start doing some more long form content like this, but all of my resources. So I've got my systematic theology, or my systematic theologies, all of my commentaries, a couple of my Bibles. These aren't the ones that I'm reading every day. This one here is the church Bible. It's the one I take to church. A couple other ones, different translations. But it is incredibly important that you just have that quiet spot that you can come, everything's set up, and you can start really diving in. I mean, yeah, if you just want to read the Bible and just kind of just absorb some of it, then yeah, by all means, just sit in your chair, or sit in your bed or whatever and do it. But if you're really trying to be a student of the Word, this is what you need to do. You need to have a place. Sometimes it's not always as quiet because everyone's downstairs watching TV, but early in the morning after I'm done working out, I can sit here. I have space to write, I have space to read, I have space to open up my laptop in case I want to use my Logos. And yeah, I've got everything set up here, and these are all great resources. You don't need all of them. I would focus on these 4 right here, Strong's, couple dictionaries, and then this one is awesome. This is great. So I'm going to do some deep dive into some of these resources later and explain to everyone why I feel like anyone who is just starting off really could use all of these. But the most important part is just having it all set up. You don't have to walk around and figure out what you need, grab it off your bookshelf and then bring it over to your dining room table or something. It's all right here. If I want to do my videos, then hey, my phone's right here. All I gotta do is I gotta get my tripod and then just plug it in. Good to go. I need to get my chargers over here. That's about it. But this is what I've done today. So hey, shout out Jack Hibbs. Thanks for putting this in my mind and me just being lazy and not doing it up until now. So just the Spirit got into me, and I wanted to get some of this done. So, because I kind of feel like this is the year where I'm really going to start really focusing on Scripture. Focusing on Scripture is so important. I mean, when Jesus was tempted by the devil, what did he do? He quoted Scripture. He quoted Deuteronomy. So, I think that if we want to do the same, if we want to combat temptation, if we want to do all that, you need to be in the Word, and you need to be in it every day. It needs to be habitual. It needs to be something that you're doing every day, and hopefully you enjoy it. I enjoy it. There's some days where it's just like, oh man, I would rather just sit here and watch ESPN in the morning, but half an hour a day, and we can all carve that out. Carve out a little space for you so that you have everything ready to go. You want to look up a word in Greek or Hebrew, it's right there. And yeah, that's my little tip for the week. Find a spot, put all your resources there. Go out and try and figure out which resources you need and which resources you really don't need. I mean, have one or two good commentaries, but most of the Bibles have commentaries in them now. But also have a Bible that doesn't have a commentary in it. Really work to connect with the Spirit, to understand what it is that you are reading. So, anyways, hey, there's going to be more content now. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like, follow, subscribe. I still consider myself kind of a newbie believer, even though I've been doing, I've been reading the Bible and doing all that for several years now. Now is really the time that I've really kind of started to ramp up, and I really kind of feel pulled and compelled to do some of this. So, catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless you guys.